Here's a message that traveled straight to Washington. And this was not a routine speech. This was not diplomatic language. Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, he chose defiance. Let's set the scene here. Global markets are shaking. Trade routes are under pressure, and Donald Trump's tariff, they are back in the spotlight, targeting allies and rivals alike. Now, for small export-driven countries like Singapore, this is not theory, this is survival economics. Then Prime Minister Wong, he stood up and made one thing very, very clear, that Singapore will not blink. Not to pressure, not to threat, not even to the world's biggest economy. His words, they were firm, measured, but unmistakable. We will not be intimidated. We will not be afraid. Now, in Singaporean politics, that particular tone, it is rare. And when it appears, it matters. Let me tell you what he's exactly responding to. Trump-era tariffs that punish imports, tariffs that disrupt global supply chain, tariffs that small nation cannot control but must absorb. Wong told the parliament that Singapore did nothing wrong, yet it is still paying the price here. And then came the real warning here. He said that the world is entering a more dangerous phase, where rules are breaking down, where powers matter more than fairness, and where even friends can turn transactional. This was not just about Donald Trump. This was about a system that is collapsing. So here's a bigger picture. Let's slow this down. Singapore built its success on a lot of things, including open trade, predictable rules, strong US-led global system. Now, if tariff replaces trust here, that entire model is at risk. And Wong knows about it. So he chose clarity over caution. Singapore will stay open. That's what he said. He also said that Singapore stays competitive here. Singapore diversify the partners, protect its people, but it will not beg, it will not bow. Well, that's a big, big statement for a small country. Singapore doesn't shout, Singapore calculates, which is why this particular speech, it landed really hard. The question is, was this a direct hit at Trump? Not by name, but by message. Absolutely. It said that you can raise the walls. We will build resilience here. You can weaponize tariff. We will adapt without any fear. And here's what makes this particular moment critical. If Singapore, America's long-time trusted partner in Asia, starts openly pushing back, what does that say about the future of the US alliances? This wasn't anger, this was resolve. A warning to markets, a signal to Washington, and reassurance to Singaporeans watching nervously. In the end, Singapore-US ties are not collapsing, but they are being tested. And Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, he made it crystal clear, Singapore will not be one to flick. Well, in a world where power is getting louder, Singapore just spoke firmly, calmly, and on its own terms.